Hey everybody, I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is a great place to make a website and get your domain, get your online store game up. I'll talk about them more after the video, but they're awesome. We talk about them all the time, so thank you for your sponsorship. And we proceed. I'm a senior in high school right now and I'm not romantically experienced at all, so I need some advice. I have a huge crush on one of my friends and I don't know what to do. Sometimes I think he might have feelings for me too, but others feel like he really doesn't. I'm terrible at reading people and my friends agree that he's a very hard person to read and he compliments me and he makes me feel real good, but here's the but. But that was already a but. This is the but after the but. He actually confessed to me that he likes our mutual friend, so I was stuck in this weird position where I had to go back and forth to see if she liked him, and ugh, it was rough. Hey, you never have to be stuck in that position, because you say this: nah, I'm not gonna do that, and then you're not stuck. He still compliments me and finds excuses to touch me all the time. Touch you all the time? That seems like a bit much. Oop, Rebecca, you got a bug on you all the time. I would live in fear. Great, so I don't know what to do. This is all very confusing and I need help. I watch a ton of your videos and I imagine you'll say, just tell him. But here's the thing, I don't have the balls for that. Any advice? Well, kind of a good news, bad news situation here. You do need to just tell him if that's what you want, but you don't need balls to do that, because your balls aren't where your voice comes from. This is one of those times where you learn that getting the answer you want isn't necessarily the easiest thing, but doing hard things is good because you prove to yourself that you could do other hard things. Like, you do this and regardless of what the answer is, whether or not it's the outcome that you want, you have overcome your fear. So that'll give you the confidence in the future to ask for other things like a raise or a divorce or more chicken, or whatever. Worst case scenario, you learn something about yourself or the situation. That's the worst thing that happens. You learn. Maybe it's a little uncomfortable for a second, but lessons last a lifetime. Uncomfortableness lasts not that, a shorter amount of time. Think of it like this: if you want something, that shit is never gonna happen if you don't ask, right? Like, I wanted to be on my church basketball team, but I didn't want to try out because tryouts are scary. Every boys basketball team tryout has a portion of that practice where it's shirts and skins, and I was a little fat kid and I knew that people were gonna make fun of my little nipples. It happens all the time. You could set your watch by it. But I knew that if I wanted to play basketball, I had to try out, and do you know what happened? I tried out and I didn't make it because I'm bad at basketball, because I was slow as shit. You know what it's like to be cut by your church basketball team? Because I'll tell you, it's like you're talking to God and God says, basketball's not your thing, Mike, because you're small and Italian. Fast forward 6 or 7 years, I'm playing in a rec league with my friends. I'm a little older and wiser, right? And I'm trapping this dude in the corner, and a dude pops up and his head goes right into my nose and it breaks blood all over my shirt and the court. And then I look at my dad, who is more of a skittish man. He almost passed out. They didn't let me keep the jersey. And I forgot what my point was. Point is, if I didn't get cut from my church basketball team, I would never have known that God didn't want me to play basketball in the first place. So ask your friend out, but ask yourself this question first: is that really the guy you want right now, right? Like, if he's like, hey, I like our mutual friend, will you go find out? And then you're like, wait a minute, I like you. And then he's like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I like you too. Is that how you want to start? Is that the ideal way to start a relationship? My arm's getting tired, but you know what I'm saying. You should always go out on a limb to try to get things that you really want, but I would say before that, try to make sure that this is one of those things that you really want, or something like that. On to the next would be my advice, but you do you. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this. You probably heard us talk about it. We talk about it on the Dynamic Banter podcast. We talk about it on Welcome to Our Podcast. Squarespace helps you create an amazing looking website and get your domain and get your online store game up without any of the technical knowledge that you normally need to do all that kind of stuff. I use them to power MikeFalzone.com for years, and my favorite thing about them is that anytime I've ever had an issue, it's been resolved within like 24, 48 hours. They have 24/7 customer service, and they're all super quick and nice and responsive with that stuff. Everything's super easy to design and it looks awesome and it conforms to mobile. I could do it all myself. It's really easy to maintain. That's the most important thing for me. So if that kind of stuff interests you and maybe you're making something and you want to sell it and get it out to the world, go to squarespace.com/MikeFalzone and get 10% off your first order. And then you could design your website, thank you for the beep, and show the world what you're making and sell the world your stuff. You can quit your job and sell your own stuff should your website do good enough, right? It's an idea. All right, have fun. Thanks for watching. See you this weekend.